Good evening, everybody, and welcome to day, when am I? 8, heck, of NaoNoWriMo. I did not record yesterday because I spent 3 hours cleaning up vomit. So yeah, that was super fun. Also didn't write yesterday because I'm awesome. But we're getting there. Everything is going pretty good. Yeah, as you can see, my word count did not change from Thursday. Or from Tuesday to Wednesday. Does that say Thursday? No, it says Tuesday. I read Thursday. Cool. But that's, yeah, so that was my count for yesterday. So, needless to say, we had some catching up to do. And I did a pretty okay job today, I think. So let's just dive into it. I'm gonna try and sit down here without knocking into my tripod too awful much. Good deal. Alright, I can still kind of see the viewfinder, ish-rish. Alrighty. Yeah, it's been a weird few days. We're getting there. Everything is fine. Didn't do that yet. We're gonna move that forward. And we are currently vlogging and we have not Instagrammed yet today. But we should. Alright. Oh my god. Itchy eyes. I need to go put eye drops in. Which is weird in the middle of winter. Like, you don't expect to need to go put eye drops in the middle of winter. I don't know why. Okay. Just gonna launch Scrivener real quick and see how many words I wrote. If you have not subscribed or followed me on Instagram, you should definitely go do that because I put a little mini tutorial up of how to track your daily word count using Scrivener, because Scrivener has a really great tool that allows you to do that. Okay, so we did 2,483 words today. Whoops. I messed that up. Oh, man. Oh, shoot. And where did my thing go? Let's play the Do I Have Whiteout game. Answer is Geekydori. Okay. Well, you know what? Moving on. We're just going to go enter everything into this spread correctly. Okay. 2,483 for our word count, and we have written in total 11,659 words. That feels pretty good. Even if we are behind, that feels pretty good. We are literally just underneath yesterday's word count goal, so we are only a day behind now, and that is something we can catch up with easily in the next, at least in the next couple of days, if not tomorrow. So tomorrow we're gonna close that gap and get back on track if we can. That would be really, really good. Oh, let's go and do our other little monthly, which is our time tracker here. I kind of realized I jumped into this without doing like a normal intro. Hi, I'm Zoe. I'm the Ginger Wordsmith. I'm going to be vlogging kind of my journaling process every single day for the month of November. But I've also skipped a few days because life gets in the way, and that's just what happens. And we're okay with that because life just happens. Alrighty, I'm gonna get into my time tracker again. Sometimes I have trouble finding which time blocks are what. And then it just gets hard to find where each hour is. Okay, so woke up at 7. Boys are finally back on schedule after daylight savings time. Whoever invented daylight savings time was definitely not a parent, or at least not a parent who had to deal every day with small children, because small children are fairly regimented in their schedule, and if you get off that schedule, like, their little brains tend to melt. Sorry, I'm not pointing at the camera. I just realized it's very not level. There we go. Is that better? That looks better. Cool. Anyway, little kids are very regimented. And so they get off that schedule and then they're like, I don't know what's happening next. Everything is a variable and that is not okay for my little brains. Yeah. Okay, so Wednesday, yeah, oh dang, what did we do yesterday? Okay, so we didn't actually write on Wednesday. What did we do? We meant to get up at 6, that didn't happen. Mostly we just like hung out with the boys until nap. We did some work during nap time. I'm going to mark that as house because I also like baked bread and did a bunch of stuff. So I did a lot of housework yesterday. Not that you can tell by the state of my living room. And then we basically just chilled with the boys while they napped. And then we got up and did our going to grandma house routine, and then we drove. And then Rory threw up in the back seat and I had to clean everything. And that was awesome. Is that the word that I want to use? Sure, we'll go with that. So yeah, I basically cleaned the entire time. Yay, that was great. And then I came home and we drove home. And yes, usually the driving and the gathering up usually takes about an hour. And then we just like got to bed. And that's how yesterday went. That's about it. Alright, and then again this morning the boys got up at 7. They got pretty. You can pretty much count on them. They're going to get up at 7 a.m. That's gonna work. And then I got up and did morning routine stuff, which also includes breakfast. So we'll plan that in there for kicks and giggles. Breakfast. And then I sat and wrote until nap time. That's what I did with my morning. There we go. And then nap time rolled around. And the boys slept. And I wrote. Oh, goodness. And then the boys got up for nap. Snack time and snuggle time until Daddy came home. Snack time / tea time. And snuggled. It's a hard job, but somebody's got it. And then oh, it's the people over at the theater. We live next door to a theater, which is pretty cool, other than the people leaving at odd hours when they finished up rehearsals. Okay, and then Daddy came home and we went grocery shopping. And yes, that is a 3-hour ordeal. So there. Got home, did evening routine stuff. And now I'm working for the next 4 hours. Yay! When do I sleep? Good question. I don't know either. Okay, cool. Alright, we're gonna, that's all the monthlies we have to do. So we're gonna hop into our daily for Friday. Oh, Well, heck, we didn't. Oh, wait. Today's daily. I'm just gonna knock everything over now. Don't mind me. Okay. Mood. I was like productive and routine. Changes. Yeah, I got on this whole like productivity kick and I was like watching productivity videos as I was writing, and it was pretty great. Words written today, 2,400, 2,483. What did I write about today? We wrote about finding that very trade them. So weapons. Leo did her best to get into surveillance and eliminate picture. She left cover. Am I happy with what I wrote? Fairly. Still getting to swing of things. Dialogue. Yeah, I'm still like trying to remember how all these characters talk because it's been a little bit, but I'm getting there. Okay, your main character is probably wrestling with the fact that they aren't ready to take on the stakes that you've laid out for them. Do you relate to your protagonist? How? Oh, that's kind of interesting. I have multiple protagonists. If I choose Alex, she's wrestling with her sexuality and her memory. I can't really relate on that awful much, but I've read a lot that I empathize. Can't relate overly, but empathize. Memory, relate. I'm not very good at hanging on to things. Leo is just wrestling with her relationship and trying to make it work under strenuous circumstances. And then Maya, she's trying to fit in with her new life, on the run, trying to find her place. Late all the time. How do you hope your readers will relate to the protagonist? Well, I hope that they relate to Alex and her struggles with her sexuality. Leo and her attempts at making a difficult relationship work. Difficult, but not abusive or toxic. It's just hard because relationships are hard work. The end. But not abusive. That's very important. Knock into them. Tripod. And then Maya finding her place in the world. Maya is interesting because she is my, she's a lesbian, and so she already has kind of she's come to terms with her sexuality, but she's still kind of like, obviously your sexuality isn't like all of who you are. It doesn't define everything about you. And so she's trying to find out like other parts of her personality and kind of like what she wants to do with her life, in ways that her sexuality doesn't necessarily factor into. Just like, what does she want to do for like a job? Can she even get a job now that she's on the run for all of these things? So that's super fun to play with. I spend a lot of time like reading blog posts done by people in the LGBTQ plus community who are just like trying to find their way and like looking to their peers to like help them from like a queer perspective, and also looking to their straight allies and just trying to figure out their place in the world. And that's a really interesting like struggle to me, people who have like come to terms with their sexuality, whether they be straight, queer, or otherwise, and then just being like, well, wait a second, what about all of these things? how do I these things as well? How do I like pay bills and like do job things and cook foods and like be a human in ways that don't necessarily pertain to like who I want to have sex with? So I find that pretty interesting, and it's fun to explore like just her reactions to things. Like she reacts in things just slightly differently just because of her sexuality, but at the same time she reacts very, very similarly to everybody. So that's been really fun to play with, and I hope I'm tackling it in a respectful way, because I don't want to like, obviously I don't want to piss anybody off. That is the last thing I want to do. I don't have my spreads, as you can see, set up for the next couple of days, so I'm probably going to do that while I upload this video, and then I'm gonna go to bed. I did many things today, and I'm very tired, and I would like to go to bed now. Okay, thanks. Cheesy end card time. If you like this video, make sure to hit that like button and make sure to subscribe for more, because I do things like this all through November. At least I'm trying to. Thanks so much for popping by and spending some time with me. Go check out the description box below if you saw something that you liked or that interested you. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I swear to God. Okay, bye.